Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Prime We're back at another video, and in this video, I'm doing my One Piece manga chapter 1029 review named The Tower. So let's get straight into it. I don't want to waste any time whatsoever. Uh, Sorry for the sirens, but anyway, the cover story of this page is Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie, as in the supernova, having a soba eating contest with some otters. Pretty cool. I like the art. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so the chapter starts out where we left off with Sanji. Basically, we know that Queen attacked Sanji with a blade, and the blade broke because, as we were figuring out last chapter, Sanji was awakening his Germa powers that his siblings had implemented by their father Judge. And yeah, so we see the blade, and everyone's reacting like, "What the heck? Like, what is going on?" And even Queen is like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what the heck is going on? Sanji, as we know, he does not want to be like them. Top Chopper is literally in shock. And we see Sanji thinking to himself, I don't want to turn out like one of those monsters. We see Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji in, in a little panel right there. Because they're three monsters, heartless monsters. But yeah, so we see Sanji, he's running away, he's freaking out. He's running away from Queen. And he's literally running through the battlefield, and he's being shot at by Kaido's men, lasered by Queen. He's running away, and Queen still wants to see Sanji's raid suit form, and Sanji is just not having it. He's like losing his mind because he's scared that he's going to become heartless, which would suck because we love Sanji, and Sanji is very humanitarian, unlike his siblings, except Reiju. Reiju has feelings and emotions, but she can't live on her own free will. She still has to listen to Judge. That was that. So after this, we cut to the second floor of the castle, where we see Big Mom and Kid, um, Law and Kid fighting Big Mom, and Kid, he's in pain. He has a headache, and as we know, a couple chapters ago, uh, Hawkins, he used his straw fruit to basically make a voodoo doll, I guess, of himself and Kid, of himself, of Kid. So every damage that he takes, it happens to Kid, and he's fighting Killer, his Killer's second in command. Kid's second in command. God damn it. Okay, but anyway, Law's like, what the hell's going on? Kid is not in the position to fight. His head is like, it's like bleeding out, and he cannot function to fight at all. But yeah, like I said, Kid is in no position to fight whatsoever. So, he's not doing well. And Law, he does shambles. He tries to do counter shock on Big Bomb, but he ends up getting fried by Prometheus, who is right next to Big Bomb, and he attacks her. He attacks Law, and Law is lit up into flames. So Law took a death hit right there. And so Big Mom, she jumps in the air. She's gonna do a spiral spinning slash on Law or on the ground. I don't think because she didn't hit Kid or Law. Because if she did, they would be dead. A move called Mama Raid, and we see Kid and Law on the ground. They're in pain, and Kid is literally in pain, and Kid and Law are wondering like, what the hell's going on to Kid? Why is he like this? Why can't he function properly or even fight to get up against a Yonko, Emperor of the Sea? But we cut to the third floor, Killer versus Hawkins, and as we find out, Hawkins has actually been smashing his head against debris to make Kid feel the pain. So that's why Kid's head hurts, because Hawkins keeps smashing his head across the debris. And we see Killer, he's on the ground. He's telling Kid to stop it. Obviously, he's telling Hawkins to stop it. And as we know, Killer got the smile through. He was unlucky, so we turned into one of the pleasures, who can't show any emotion, just smiling and laughter. But yeah, so Killer's basically begging for Hawkins to stop, and Killer even offers Hawkins like, if you release Kid, you can have my life in exchange, which is true ride or die, like kind of giving off like Luffy, and Zoro energy, like when Zoro at Thriller Bark, the nothing happened moment when he took all of Luffy's pain from Kuma. So that's good. And yeah, so Killer keeps getting kicked around, and he's talking about, Killer brings up the fact that Kid wants to be a Yonko of the Sea, and he's willing to die for that. He doesn't want Kid to die before he achieves his goal, because he would really like to kill the Yonko of the Sea, or be on that tier of pirating. And Kid wants to become a big shot pirate. Well, he already is, but he wants to be like the best pirate to ever live. And Kid and Hawkins is beating him, and he's telling them like, you should have seen this coming, because it's Kaido and Big Mom, two emperors of the sea. No one can ever beat them. So he's like continuously kicking Hawkins. Kid. God, Killer. Damn it, bro. What the hell, bro? I'm not it today, bro. And yeah, it shows. We see a little panel of a flashback as Hawkins is pulling his blade. He remembers when he betrayed Kid and Apu. He betrayed Kid, and it shows Kaido telling him, "I will gladly take you if you agree to join me." Because obviously Hawkins, he betrayed the alliance that they were gonna have, and this is how all this started. But yeah, so and Hawkins, he's about to cut Killer. He has the blade in his hand, but out of nowhere, Killer, he gets his scythe blade, so he slices off Hawkins's arm with the robot arm, and he slices off his left arm, and everyone's in shock, and Hawkins is in pain. He's cut off his left arm, and Big Brain Killer Big Brain remembers that Kid has no left arm, so if that arm gets cut off, it's fine. He doesn't have a left arm. It's just robot parts. He got it cut off by Shanks. Shanks cut it off, and Hawkins is the one that takes the pain, and Killer grabs the left arm. Is like, only once I take this one out, how many more lives? How many more lives are there? And Hawkins has actually been outsmarted because he didn't think that Killer was gonna be able to do that. He basically put him into shock, essentially. So, in an attempt of desperation, Hawkins pulls out a straw man card of his tarot cards, Death Upright. And it shows like a big straw man. I think it's the one similar to the one that Luffy and Zoro were fighting at the very beginning of the arc when they encountered Hawkins. And the scythe straw man is trying to cut down Killer. Killer beheads the straw man, a move called beheading claws. And so the straw man is down. In another act of desperation, Hawkins pulls out another card that will determine the fate of the battle. That will show him the ending. The Tower card. And Killer, in an act of goatedness, he goes in and he attacks Hawkins, and he cuts his head. He didn't kill him. I don't think Oda would kill Hawkins, but he took out Hawkins immediately without getting killed, without getting his captain killed. And yeah, and Kid, he notices this, and he gets back up. He's ready to fight. And he says, the collapse of the old and brittle and its hitting meaning is a nowhere forward. And my body feels much lighter. And we see this little cool panel of Killer saying, get going, partner, to Kid. Well, not literally. He's not literally telling him, but he's saying it as a message to Kid. To get going, to keep going fighting. I got your back. Nothing's going to stop you from beating this Yonko. And that's the end of the chapter, to be continued. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it's like one of the best chapters, but I'm really glad we got to see more of Killer and Kid's relationship, I guess. We have no break. We're gonna get a new chapter right away next week, and yeah, I thought this was really good. Not anything crazy, not anything to like crazy write home about, but it's very parallel to Luffy and Zoro's relationship, which makes sense because the four of them are supernovas. They're only Luffy and Zoro are the only. Oh my God, Luffy and Kid are the only supernova members to have right hand mans as part of the supernovas. So big W for Massacre Soldier Killer. But anyway, that's it. And I wonder where Sanji's gonna go, because since he's freaking the hell out about his Germa abilities. But yeah, it's gonna be another chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and until then, see you in the next one. Peace.